Did you know? For centuries, when offering someone a drink, a common turn of phrase, in English at least, has been, "Care to wet your whistle?" This phrase is repeated in bars across the world, an invitation to sit down and have a drink. But if you're anything like me, you'll be wondering, where on earth did this phrase come from? Well, it seems that conventional wisdom, i.e. the internet, puts the origin of this phrase in Old England, where apparently potters would bake whistles into the rims of clay mugs and jars. This, we are told, is so that when your pint or quart glass needed refilling in the din of the old tavern, you could simply blow on the whistle and someone would come over and give you a top-up. Now, Mrs. Soup, in her student days, worked in a bar, and she's confirmed that people whistling was akin to being asked to punch them in the face. What's more, I've checked online and also in books, and I can't find any reference to such vessels being produced. I even asked the pottery expert Paul Blinkhorn, and neither has he. The closest thing I could find were modern novelty vessels, created for the sheer joy of whistling for your beer. So this puts us firmly back at square one. Where does the phrase originate? Well, perhaps it's not so much care to wet your whistle as care to whet your whistle. This is another suggestion found online. Just like whetting one's appetite, to whet means to sharpen, as in a whet stone, but this doesn't really make much sense in the context of a whistle. Care to sharpen your whistle? Yet again we return to the question, where does the phrase originate? Well, the best explanation I can find is that since the 14th century, the word whistle has been used to refer to part of the body, specifically the throat. The whistle is the throat. Your whistle is your throat. In other words, wetting your whistle is guzzling liquid down your throat. It's quite obvious when you think about it. Anyway, I'm off to wet my whistle with a lovely cup of tea.